Katy eased her wiry, frail frame into the worn Benwood rocker set by her living room front window. Like the chair, she groaned and sighed, her translucent, bony fingers gripping tightly into the wood. A freakish, crooked smile deepened flaky cheeks as her foggy eyes set out the coming darkness. Katy had been longing for this Hallows Eve, and the sweet culmination of planning and labor it would bring. Anticipation which began during the initial otherworldly evening subsequent to her death, 100 years before. Barren of compassion or love at the end of her days, it was no revelation that destiny itself ferried the remains of her vengeful and hollow heart through to an in-between reality, forging this semi-mortal, lonely, angry observer Katy found herself to be. What did surprise her was the affirmation that one particular myth regarding the afterlife was indeed true. Ethereal miseries could be corporally expressed. A toss of a knife, a flick of a match, a push of a person, a shuddering scream. But topping all those elating interactions, another early discovery captivated her where she stood, as if turned to stone. Randomly, in frequency, location, and colors, she began witnessing flashes, blinding, radiant flashes, low to the ground when outside, and fainter when originating from indoors. In the wake of the more luminous, white-bluish explosions, short, equally bright beams of the same color shot from their centers, piercing the sky directly above. There were darker, redder, equally impressive eruptions as well, yet those had no equivalent after effects. Instead, the ground under those rumbled on for a second or so, then quickly fell, both silent and dark again. After Katy had, for what seemed like hours, whisked through town to determine the cause of the fireworks and was about to withdraw, a two-car head-on collision occurred directly in front of her. Before she caught her balance, a dazzling flash swallowed up one of the cars, and a brilliant ray shot straight up from it, through to the heavens. A wild, unfamiliar elation aroused her, leaving her tingling and shaking. Death was the cause of this optical splendor? How delightful, how overwhelming. Immediately obsessed, she demanded more of the excitement, the feeling, the release. So, addiction had set in, unveiled in the most horrid of ways. Applying her limited physical prowess, she forced generation after generation of random locals off their earthly planes, purely to witness their demise, the trailing pageantry, and the enduring exhilaration. This momentous centennial Halloween, however, Katy took pause and languished. Done were the weeks of gathering fresh fruits and candies, skulking from one shop to the next while the vicinity was at rest. Resplendently lit was her front landing, replete with bowl after bowl of colorful treats. Commencing were the sounds of children's footsteps rushing up her walkway, fired up on sugar and the frantic thrill of hoarding more. Complete were the years of library studies, ensuring the evening's goodies received the proper types and amounts of virulent injections, coatings, and marinations. And soon, very soon, as the tainted contents of those delicious dishes got scattered about, and the resulting after effects begin to take their toll, Katy will stare uncontrollably as human greed and selfishness become manifest as the light show to outshine all light shows.